Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's your boy, well not really, but you know what I mean. We're talking about the one and only Sydney Sweeney today. Seriously, is she not just the coolest? Today we're diving into the top 10 iconic moments of Sydney Sweeney's rise to fame. From those early roles to the red carpets, we're covering it all. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. There's no better way to start than with a show that has taken the world by storm. Yes, you guessed it, we're talking about Euphoria. This show has redefined what it means to create compelling television, and it all starts with the incredible performances of its cast. We got to start with Euphoria, right? The behind-the-scenes magic, the intense storylines, and the raw, unfiltered emotions make it a standout. But what truly sets it apart is the talent of its actors. I mean, Sydney's portrayal of Cassie Howard was like watching a fireworks show, explosive, emotional, and impossible to look away from. Every scene she was in felt like a masterclass in acting. Her ability to convey such deep, complex emotions is nothing short of mesmerizing. She brought this raw vulnerability to Cassie, and let's be real, that makeup breakdown scene, forget about it. Award-worthy, am I right? The way she broke down, the tears, the anguish, it was all so real, so palpable. You could feel her pain, her confusion, her desperation. Seriously, give this woman all the awards. Her performance was not just good, it was transcendent. It elevated the entire show and set a new standard for what we can expect from television drama. But it wasn't just the drama. Sydney also brought this incredible range to the character. She could switch from joy to sorrow in a heartbeat, making Cassie a fully fleshed out, multi-dimensional character. One moment she's smiling and carefree, the next she's grappling with deep emotional turmoil. One minute you're laughing, the next you're reaching for the tissues. The emotional roller coaster she took us on was both exhilarating and exhausting in the best way possible. It's rare to find an actor who can make you feel so much in such a short span of time. It was a star-making performance, no doubt. Sydney Sweeney has firmly established herself as one of the most talented actresses of her generation. Her work on Euphoria is a testament to her skill, dedication, and sheer talent. We can't wait to see what she does next. Now, before Euphoria completely blew our minds, Sydney was already making waves in The Handmaid's Tale. This was a show that had already captured the attention of audiences worldwide with its intense and often disturbing portrayal of a dystopian society. And in the midst of all this, Sydney Sweeney's performance stood out. Talk about a different vibe. She played Eden, this young wife caught in the middle of Gilead's craziness. Eden was a character who, despite her youth and innocence, found herself entangled in the harsh and oppressive world of Gilead. It was a role that required a delicate balance of vulnerability and strength. And let me tell you, Sydney brought this quiet intensity to the role that was just mesmerizing. Her portrayal of Eden was not just about delivering lines, it was about embodying the fear, the hope, and the quiet rebellion of a young girl in an impossible situation. You could feel the fear and the defiance simmering beneath the surface. Every glance, every movement was loaded with meaning. Sydney's performance was a masterclass in subtlety, showing that sometimes the most powerful emotions are the ones that are not shouted from the rooftops but whispered in the quiet moments. It was a reminder that Sydney can handle those complex, dramatic roles with such nuance. She has this incredible ability to convey a wide range of emotions without ever overacting. It's a skill that not many actors possess, and it's what makes her performances so compelling. She's not afraid to go to those dark places, and that's what makes her so captivating to watch. Whether she's playing a troubled teenager in Euphoria or a young wife in The Handmaid's Tale, Sydney Sweeney brings a depth and authenticity to her roles that is truly remarkable. Her willingness to explore the darker aspects of her characters makes her performances not just believable, but unforgettable. Okay, but it's not all drama and intensity with Sydney. She has this incredible ability to switch gears and show a completely different side of herself. She can do fun and fabulous too. Whether she's laughing on set or just enjoying a sunny day, Sydney brings a lightness and joy that's infectious. Case in point, her role in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This film was a massive hit, and being part of it was a huge milestone in her career. I mean, come on, working with Tarantino, that's like Hollywood royalty. Tarantino is known for his unique style and creating iconic films, so getting to work with him is a dream for any actor. Sydney played Snake, one of the Manson family members, and she brought a chilling authenticity to the role. And even though it was a smaller role, it was significant. She managed to stand out in a film filled with big names and memorable performances. She still made an impression. Her ability to dive deep into her character, no matter the screen time, is what sets her apart. It's just another example of how Sydney can disappear into any role, big or small. Her versatility is truly remarkable, and it's one of the reasons she's such a sought-after actress. Plus, who wouldn't want to hang out on set with Leo and Brad? Working alongside such legendary actors must have been an incredible experience for her. Talk about a cool gig. It's clear that Sydney Sweeney is not just a talented actress, but also someone who knows how to enjoy the journey and make the most of every opportunity. All right, back to the serious stuff for a minute. We got to talk about Sharp Objects. This HBO miniseries was dark, twisty, and totally addictive. Sydney played Alice, this troubled teenager who forms a bond with Amy Adams' character. And let me tell you, Sydney held her own against Amy Adams. She brought this fragility and intensity to Alice that was both heartbreaking and unsettling. It was a performance that really showcased Sydney's range and solidified her as a rising star. Okay, let's fast forward to The White Lotus, another HBO hit. Sydney played Olivia, this college student on vacation with her family. Sounds relatable, right? Except this is The White Lotus, so you know things are gonna get messy. Sydney was hilarious as Olivia, this super smart, super cynical Gen Zer. She stole every scene she was in, and her comedic timing was spot on. It just goes to show that Sydney can do it all. Drama, comedy, you name it. Now, we all know Sydney can act, but did you know she can also rock a photo shoot? This girl is a natural in front of the camera. She's worked with major brands, graced the covers of magazines, and always brings the heat. Whether she's rocking a glamorous gown or a casual, cool look, Sydney knows how to work it. She's got that it factor that you can't teach. Plus, she's always so confident and comfortable in her own skin, which makes her even more radiant. Okay, let's talk about social media for a sec. Sydney's got a huge following on Instagram and TikTok, and for good reason. She's funny, she's relatable, and she gives us a glimpse into her life behind the scenes. From behind the scenes snaps on set to adorable pics with her dog, Sydney keeps it real. Plus, she's not afraid to use her platform to speak out about issues she cares about, which is super important. She's using her voice to make a difference, and that's pretty awesome. Chapter 8. Speaking of using her voice, Sydney's also a passionate advocate for various social causes. She's spoken out about mental health awareness, body positivity, and gender equality. She's also involved with charities that are close to her heart. It's inspiring to see someone so young and successful using their platform to make a difference. She's not just a talented actress, she's a role model for young people everywhere. Chapter 9. So, what's next for Sydney Sweeney? Well, let me tell you, this girl is just getting started. She's got a bunch of exciting projects in the works, including a Marvel movie. That's right, she's joining the MCU. I can't wait to see what kind of superhero or villain she plays. Knowing Sydney, she's going to crush it. With her talent, her work ethic, and her infectious energy, the sky's the limit for Sydney Sweeney. Chapter 10. Okay, we got to wrap things up, but we can't forget about all the awards and nominations Sydney's already racked up. She's been nominated for Emmys, Golden Globes, you name it, and she's just getting started. With every role, she proves that she's one of the most talented and versatile actresses of her generation. I have a feeling she's going to need a bigger trophy shelf very soon. Outro, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments which Sydney Sweeney moment is your favorite. Mine was definitely the Euphoria makeup breakdown. I mean, come on, iconic. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.